That's a big question. There's a lot of very important things for us. We value the raw material a lot. A lot of the things that we serve in the kitchen comes from right outside the restaurant almost. All of the seafood is 10 minutes away from the restaurant. So without that, I mean, our kitchen would not be what it is. But at the same time, without the people, we could not either do it, and without the tools, we could either do it. So I think there's not one thing that is more important than the other, but it's more a combination of all of them. Yeah, I thought it was very good. I thought it was a lot of people, and especially the feedback we got afterwards. You know, people were very interested in taking pictures and asking questions and so on. So I think it was a very interesting. Well, we open up our reservations in January for a whole year, and for the summer months, you know, June, July, August, maybe September, maybe May also is very quickly booked. But before and after that, you don't need to be that much in advance. And we're open from March to December. I would love to see you at the restaurant on the Faroe Islands, and I think it's definitely worth the trip. So hope you enjoyed the presentation and so on, and that inspires you to if you're a chef, then work more sustainably. Otherwise, if you're a guest, then to come visit us.
Prezentace Paula Zisky byla fantastická pro mě, tam bylo úplně neskutečná ukázka toho, jak využívá té lokálnosti. Ono mu vlastně nic jiného nezbývá na těch Faerských ostrovech, že on vytěží tu místní přírodu a nepoužívá jiné suroviny. Asi se jim úplně lehce nežije v tom tvrdém počasí, který tam má, a v tom klima, ale bylo to skvělé, bylo to poučný, že nepoužívá jiné než lokální suroviny a zvládají to. Julian Štovastra byl klasický případ takového toho strojového Němce. Čistý talíře a přímá gastronomie. Mě tam trošičku teda zaskočilo, jak používá v Hamburku moře ty asijské suroviny. Takže když to porovnám s tím Paulem, tak to nebylo pro mě zase až tak jakoby záživný, ale zase prostě ukázal krásné techniky, takže zatím je to super.
Publikum war super, hat viel applaudiert, war sehr begeistert von allen und hat mich sehr gefreut auf jeden Fall. Ja, am Anfang schon sehr, weil viele Zeitungen und Fernsehen auf mich zukamen und Interviews wollte, aber das hat sich dann auch wieder schnell beruhigt und mittlerweile ist es zwar schön, dass man das gewonnen hat, aber es ist auch nicht wie soll ich sagen, ja, der Spaß an der Arbeit. Dass man das, was man macht, liebt und dass man halt jeden Tag Gas gibt, um besser zu werden und neue Sachen zu kreieren und zu erreichen.
Cukrář byl super, ale ty jeho věci jsou takový poměrně pracný a pak jako na tohle je potřeba už potom mít jako cukrárnu s cukrářema, protože si nevím představit tohle nadávat v jednom člověku. Mně se teda zatím nejvíc líbil druhý Paul Ziska, hlavně s tím přístupem jakoby k těm surovinám a k tomu, jak respektují tu historii a vlastně tu historii posouvají jakoby dál a vlastně vychází z ní, ale nechávají ji vyvinout, aby fungovala i v dnešní době, protože ono se to nějak vyvinout musí. Celkově zatím super, uvidíme, co přijde. Těším se teďka na Oldu, těším se pak samozřejmě na trojhvězďáka, to je vždycky super zážitek.
My audience today, I feel very fine today, and it was a big pleasure for me to be here, of course, and also, I mean, I'm not the oldest one, I'm getting 40 now, so I'm feeling still young, but it's always a pleasure for me to have a young audience like here, and yeah, this is to say what I'm thinking about and what is important for me, and to give it to a younger audience, and maybe they pick out some information and can use it for themselves. Yeah, I feel great with this. This year it was the first because of the pandemic. No, normally I do it more. Yeah, I've done it now 20 times, 25 times roundabout. Yeah. Totally, it's totally technical. They're thinking a lot what they can do with the ingredients. Yeah, I understand completely. I tell what works because it's of course it's very difficult because of course we have customers. They say, what bullshit, you know, what is it? It's a fucking egg yolk with a fucking poppy, what is it, you know? And other people say, okay, well, it's the best dish in the last 20 years. Of course, we are very fast Instagram world, you know, everything is just a shot, just to make the perfect shot and how many likes. But at the end, we want to get touched, you know, we want to have the silence moments, yeah, that is catching, looking for the next emotional touch. Yeah, of course. When I talk about my food and of course the last moment when I talk directly to the audience and say, be proud, you know, yeah, because I'm now 25 years in the business. I've visited so many restaurants, you know, and it's everywhere the same fucking bullshit, you know, everywhere, you know. And because I hate it to get food. What is, I get a plate and I know, okay, this is money and hands, that's it. It's all what you need. Money and hands who are doing it. The rest is nothing, you know. It's nothing here. Put just one thing on the plate, what is touching you, it's enough. It's more than 30 ingredients saying nothing.
These are emotions.
Yeah, and this is, you know, this is. We have a little bit more, maybe a little bit more money than the rest, you know. Than we were in school, you know. We know about body feeling and healthiness. We buy already sometimes good food, not every time. We also have this bullshit, you know. When we're drinking, we will have dinner, of course, yeah. So, but the rest, you know, is still eating bullshit, you know. And it takes generation, minimum 4 or 5.
Já musím říct, že budu hájit český vlajky a že Olda byl naprosto skvělý. To, co tam předved a jakou prezentaci, že jo, tak jak všichni viděli, jak krásně to dělá. Všichni ukázali krásný svůj styl a tady Fajerské ostrovy byly úžasný. To zase, jako jsem si hned říkal, že vím, kam pojedu na dovolenou a je nádherný vidět, jak každý kuchař dělá úplně něco jiného, že to je prostě fantastický a každý má svůj styl. Platilo se, jako tento sympozium je pro kuchařský svět v rámci nejen České republiky nebo Prahy, tak je to jako velký pozitivum. Já myslím, že každý by se měl přijet. Mně se tam líbil ten jeden chips, ten hadí chips, myslím, že se tomu říkalo, tak to si budu zjišťovat, jak se něco podobného dělá a líbilo by se mi to spíš teda na předkrmu než na dezertu, ale třeba jo, třeba proč ne?
The audience, they were very listening. They were very curious what we do in the restaurant, and to my story. I feel almost like very sentimental when going on stage, because I felt ever since we arrived on the scene of Prague, we have been met with nothing but kind people who smiling and saying hello and wanting the best for us. And you know, we are in the business of only the best for the guest, and then we come here as guests and we get the same greetings as we would give our guests. I feel very privileged to be here. Really, truly, I mean that. This is my first time on stage, really? Cooking on stage. Yes.
In whole your career?
Yes, I don't go to, you know, I have 6 kids, so if I go to something, it needs to be something which it needs to make sense for both me and for both me and the place. And I feel that this Culinary Symposium here in Prague is important, and of course I want to support that because it is one of the greater scenes to be seen. So of course I wanna come here, of course. So when I was asked, there was no question. It was like, of course I want to know. The most important in my kitchen is joy. It's joy. Mm-hmm. So we need to enjoy what we're doing, and of course it's a high pressure and the standards are very high. So of course there is no room for errors. But you know, even when myself or my staff make mistakes, we need to not take it too seriously and still be enjoying what we do, because we cook the way we do because we love what we do, and we should never compromise that love. It should always involve love, because if you don't love what you do, working at this level, then it's just a very hard job. You know, I believe in what I do. I cook with the ingredients that I love, and I don't compromise the quality. Never. I have one saying, you know, it's easier to fire staff than throwing a fish in the bin, because the fish doesn't have a choice, we have. So by that, I also want to ensure that the quality of the ingredients entering the restaurant is an extremely high level. You know, so people coming to work with me to understand why we do what we do, because we are only the best for the guests. It's not a hashtag, it is the ethos of the restaurant and what we live by.
I'm very happy because we do what we expected. We have a short time, but we have many things to show, so very happy. If you asked to me 20 years ago, I didn't think to be in Spain now, you know. I think to be traveling and learn somewhere for some years and come back to Italy, but life is life, and now I spent last 18 years in Spain.
Okay, so let's
and I went for 1 year, so fantastic for me, because Mediterranean area is for me. I don't say it's the best because it's not, but I like so much, and my origins are quite similar as well, from Italy and Spain. A lot of product, a lot of way to cook. So for me, it's so familiar. And every day, you know, I live in Barcelona and I spend 2 hours to go to my home. So I tell you, a cook and a person never have to leave his origin. So of course, and it's like in the football. If you ask me if I support of Spain or Italy, Italian, of course.
Italian, which city?
If they play Italy, Spain, I'm Italian, of course.
So the favorite dish in Italy at home? Risotto.
Pasta, risotto, I love it.
So traditional.
Nice made, of course.
And in Spain, in Barcelona, what is your favorite?
In Barcelona, I love escaixada, I love pan tomaca. For me, it's fantastic. Pan tomaca with ham, you know. The tomatoes, then you scrap on the bread. It's typical from Catalonia, and it's fantastic. It's quite similar. It's like the south of Italy, the friselle. Fantastic. And I like this similarity.
Nejvíce mi líbil borec Fajerských ostrovů Žižka, a potom jsem byl nadšený z Oldřicha Sahajdáka, aspoň nás to probudilo, protože u cukráře jsem 2krát usnul a Sahajdák mě probral. No, bylo tam zbytečně moc věcí na to, abych něco z toho používal, a jako vnímal jsem to, ale víc mě bral Zizka a Olda. Ne.